So Array.flat in JavaScript is another array method where you can turn a multi-dimensional array into a single dimensional array. So what does that mean? So let's create an array with multiple arrays inside. Six, 7, 8. So this is an array containing arrays, and some of those arrays contain another array. So when we have an array inside of an array, we call that a 2D array, like 2 dimensions. And then when we have another array inside of a 2D array, we call that a 3D array, right? If you need to visualize this better, think of it like this. So this is the first dimension, this is the second, and then this is the third. So if you wanted to turn these 2-dimensional arrays into 3-dimensional arrays, or single dimensional arrays, sorry, there's a method to do that called Array.flat. So it returns a copy of the array you give it, and it takes a depth as a parameter. So basically how many arrays within an array it flattens. So for example, if you go depth 1, it'll flatten this array, this array, this array, but not this one. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in its own array, because we didn't flatten that one, because that's a 3D array compared to this. This only flattens 2Ds. 6, 7, 8, 9. But if we wanted to flatten every single type in this specific array, we can go to 2. Boom, flattens it, all the arrays. Now we can do 10, which wouldn't really do anything interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much the easiest way. Now, you might be wondering, what are some applications of this? And that's a good question, but when you're dealing with like complicated lists, I think that's the best application of this. Yeah, that's a simple function. Doesn't really take too much explaining. So yeah, sub if you want, like if you want.